DC West bond issues, fixing 4 old schools. Now a tour of the elementary.
We're here in Valley where the high school and the elementary are located. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's a remnant from the merger of about 10 years ago.
Design plans show if Proposition 8 passes, DC West buildings would become 21st century. Grades would be realigned, with the high school and middle school sharing the Valley campus, the elementary paired with the preschool in Waterloo.
From this point on was the elementary wing that was built in 1952. We do have concerns because, first of all, they are our tornado shelters within the building. And secondly, the finishes have not been updated since the 50s.
Under Prop A, everyone in a wheelchair would have access to restrooms, ADA compliance, 43 fire code violations fixed, storm shelters built for life safety.
This is a typical classroom in our 1952 elementary building. You can hear right now the air conditioning units are rather loud and disruptive for our teaching and learning.
The equipment that we have is not efficient at all, by no means, and thus makes our electrical bills and our water bills and everything just astronomical. And we can resolve a lot of that by updating to the new equipment that are out there right now that we can move forward with.
Moving forward, DC West is experiencing 4% growth each year since 2008. And if Prop 8 passes, both campuses would be enlarged with new construction space of 94,668 square feet total. As for existing buildings, 174,056 square feet would be renovated. Anyone can vote on Prop B, but it would only pass if voters approve Prop A. Prop B would provide $7.1 million to fund new construction on the Valley campus, a fine arts and physical education addition, a new district auditorium, instrumental and vocal music classrooms, multi-purpose space, and high school locker rooms. A total of 30,873 square feet. Proposition A asks voters to approve $38.85 million in funding to renovate, construct, and demolish some areas of the 4 schools. If it passes, it would cost $21.84 a month in additional property taxes for a home assessed at $100,000. Proposition B is for $7.1 million in new construction to the Valley campus. If approved, the cost would be $3.96 per month in additional property taxes on a $100,000 home value.
This is a bathroom for our kindergarten students, again, from the 50s, and so our ADA concerns or any finishings have not been updated. This is our cafeteria. It's also our area where we're able to have performances for our elementary students. And again, we are looking at the 1950s.
This is our water pipe chase up, and I don't know if you can get back here to see it, but it's very narrow, hard to work with. If we have a water line break or something, this is how we get in here to fix it. As you see, their copper lines are old copper lines, basically outdated.
It's much more efficient to build new than it is to renovate these buildings of the 50s.
These are motors and pumps that serve the water through the area, and as you can see, they're tired. They need to be redone. This is why we need a remodel, because it's so outdated and not necessarily unsafe, but it's getting to the point where we have to do something because it's gonna turn into being unsafe with electrical and circuit boards and everything that we have down here. We should have no asbestos in the building. We do have a little bit still. If we get the bond approved, all of the area that we do have asbestos in, which is very minimal, it will be gone.
This is where special education students learn. Cramped space, where physical therapy is done in an old shower.
As you can see, we have the old mercury thermostats, very outdated. We only have one in this particular part of the wing, but unsafe with mercury. We should get this out of here. It's shut off and it still trickles. Just the little improvements like faucets are huge. And with the bond passing, we'll get all new faucets and we won't have this here. We're wasting money. We can't stop it.
Special election, DC West bond issues, giving voters choices.